Dotado, destructor trascendental que ha sido más allá, destructor de enemigos, completamente perfecto y despierto, perfecto en conocimiento y en buena conducta. Sugata, conocedor del mundo, guía supremo de los seres humanos que deben ser subyugados, maestro de dioses y de humanos, ser completamente despierto, dotado, destructor trascendental, glorioso conquistador, subyugador del clan de los Sakyas. Ante ti me postro, te hago ofrecimientos y en ti busco refugio. Fundador, dotado, destructor trascendental que ha sido más allá, destructor de enemigos, completamente perfecto y despierto. Perfecto en conocimiento y en buena conducta, Sugata, conocedor del mundo, guía supremo de los seres humanos que deben ser subyugados, maestro de dioses y de humanos, ser completamente despierto, dotado, destructor trascendental, glorioso conquistador, subyugador del clan de los Sakyas. Ante ti me postro, te hago ofrecimientos y en ti busco refugio. Cuando, oh Supremo, entre los humanos naciste en esta tierra, diste 7 pasos, y después dijiste, soy Supremo en este mundo. Ante ti, que ya entonces eras sabio, me postro. Con cuerpos puros, forma supremamente pura, océano de sabiduría como una montaña dorada, fama que resplandece en los 3 mundos, vencedor de los mejores, Señor, ante ti me postro. Con los signos supremos un rostro como la luna inmaculada, del color del oro, ante ti me postro. Eres impoluto mientras que los 3 mundos no lo son. Incomparablemente sabio, ante ti me postro. Salvador de gran compasión, fundador que atesoras todo el conocimiento, campo de mérito con cualidades como un vasto océano. Ante ti, que has sido la talidad, me postro. Pureza que libera del apego, virtud que libera de los reinos inferiores, único camino, sublime realidad pura. Ante el dharma que apacigua, me postro. Ante vosotros, liberados y conocedores del camino a la liberación, campo sagrado cualificado con logros, dedicados a los preceptos morales, comunidad sublime cuya meta es la virtud, me postro. Homenaje al Buda Supremo, homenaje al refugio del Dharma, homenaje a la gran Sangha, a los 3 homenajes siempre devoto. A todos los dignos de respeto, inclinándome con tantos cuerpos como átomos tienen todos los reinos, en todos sus aspectos, con fe suprema rindo homenaje. No cometas ninguna acción negativa, realiza solo acciones virtuosas perfectas. Subyuga tu mente completamente, esta es la enseñanza de Buda. Como una estrella, una aberración visual, la llama de una lámpara, una ilusión, una gota de rocío, una burbuja, un sueño, un relámpago, una nube. Considera así todos los fenómenos condicionados.
So, what we're going to meditate the next is karma uproot. Karma, the example is explained as the emptiness, ultimate. The next one is rabrib. Rabrib in Tibetan language is a defective view. I don't know how to others translate. It's a defective view. Example is given in the philosophical text in Madhyamika. While you're eating food, you have a vision of a dripping your hair in your food, in your food hair. Dripping your hair, falling down your hair. So it was used as an example, rabrib. But you see, we should not get stuck just on that. To elaborate. There's, you cross the sand where the sunlight hits, and there's no water, and you cross, then you go back. You see there's water. You have vision of water, mirage. You have a vision of water, like vision of water, you see, mirage, also like that. That's one very good example. And then the dream is a very good example. Defective view, rabrib. You see the dream. Dream, yes, relating to us, to me, then you see dream, not recognize it, that's dream. Believing real. While you're dreaming, you're believing real is happening. You are becoming Prime Minister of Spain. You are dreaming, you are becoming Prime Minister of Spain. I don't know what else you want. What else? You want to take the second place, Trump. You know that after you want to be President of America after Trump. Trump changed very quickly, and you want to become president. I don't know, I'm just joking. Anyway, so anyway, you see, while you're dreaming and didn't recognize that was a dream, didn't recognize the believing real. You see, we have life like this. We have life like this. Hallucination. Do you understand? A dream is a very good example. Not recognized as a dream, but really real. You understand? That exactly same daytime. That is exactly same daytime. This definitive view, as I said before, everything exists. Mere name. I'm not saying everything don't exist. Exists, yes. What is it? So subtle. Unbelievable. What is it? Just even first thing, what is the I? That's unbelievable, most unbelievable. Dharma doesn't exist, your mind, for your mind. Doesn't exist at all, like that. It's not that, but it's like that. You understand? You have to understand it. So, it's exactly the same. That's why I was taking, it's like sleeping. It's like same as a dream. Not I'm sleeping, believing all the dreams are real. Friend, enemies, whatever happens real. So you're so worried, or you're too excited, happy, or something, in the dream, believing real. Then something exactly same in daytime. Do you understand? Action objects, samsara, nirvana, hell, everything exists in man's name. I mean, if you don't exist, there is no suffering, happiness. So why we do anything? Why we do anything? Why we eat food? What for? Why we came here? You understand? It was very funny. Why we came here? So funny. You see? So that. Why are we meditative? Why are we meditative? Why are we living? What for we living? What for we breathing? Why we eat and sleep? Why? I mean, I don't understand what for. You understand? So I mean, why we exist? So if it happen to realize emptiness, ultimate nature, the truth, then, sorry, you see, believing 100%, believing the mirage, vision like water, you entrust completely when you vision the water like the mirage, you know. When you have that, then you totally entrust that's water, that's real water. Similar, all your dreaming, total belief this is real. Or some data. We don't really, like us, like me, I don't know that Bodhisattvas are here, but I mean, the Aya Bodhisattvas are so like that, like myself, here we, you see, like that, like the dream, or like that, You say, this is dream, not real. This is not there. Bliss, you have to have, as you have the vision, you interest totally true in the dream. Like that dream. Like that, daytime when you wake up from sleep, or like another one. You understand? You understand? So, that which is came in existence by mind mere labeling, and then then it appeared. You don't. That's the way how to start, but there is a next second, first second, that next second, then it appeared. Existing from its own side. It appeared totally wrong. Totally wrong. So I should chant like the big lady, you know, what's the name there? Opera, yes, but I didn't yet. Opera. So the second appeared real to you, to a hallucination mind. Then third, you totally trust, completely trust the truth. Or that. For example, when third stage, when the I appear real, after that you totally believe and trust, it's complete true. At that time, you are creating root. You are creating that time. You are creating root of your samsara. You understand? That time you create the root of your samsara. That's the created. That time you create the root of. Kasa. Yeah, operation. I forget. Aggression. So many people had this in the West. Operation. Huh? Man, never sing this. Yeah, well, you can say Alzheimer's, yes. Opera. I forgot. So many million people sick. What? Recall? Depression. Oh, depression. Yes. Oh, yes. But I was believing there's an O at the beginning. So then the word operation or the O, so depression. Yeah, it starts with D. It starts with D. So I didn't think that. Depression. Any problem. From all the root of suffering, how you create the root of suffering? The ignorance. That time you're creating the root of samsara. Your mind becomes the root of samsara at that time. That thought, that wrong concept, king of delusion. You understand? So that's, you see, from where the relationship problem comes, root. You have to understand. You have to understand that's the way to discover from where all the suffering comes, from where all the problem comes, from where all the suffering comes. You have to see through your meditation, through your analysis, through your inner scientist, not outer scientist, inner scientist, scientist mind. That. You see? So you see, now you can see. This subject will come again. I hope so. Now you can see after my description, simple description, now you can see total hallucination we're living in. We're living our life. All the sickness, all the problems, you know, the rebirth, sickness, and old age and death. So old age, and all the signs, you know. So I have lost my watch here. I'm now 74, 73 or 4. So, yeah. So anyway, so all the wrinkles and all the things, you know, build up gradually. They're normal, so they're the sign of old age. So even the old age starts gradually. After you're born, then you see, imperishing starts. Then first, second, next second, it changes by second, so older, like that. But then commonly, the worldly sign of old age, then gradually, one time, many years ago at Kapan, one time I had some, not really pain, but some kind of discomfort in the leg. Then I thought, this is a sign of old age. One day I thought that. After this, many years ago. Anyway, so everything came from that. So also global problems, including first war, second war, the large scale, wars in the world between the country, beside the countries, war. So that you see, the global problems all come from the root, the ignorance. So you see, so therefore, so now Kathuri, so I want to say, so you see, karma, rapid, defective view. That is, you see, then for us, night time over hallucination with dreams. You see, over hallucination. The daytime, they say, even under the Kathura, not in bed, sleep, the over hallucination. But the daytime, as I described, third second, what happened to your mind, so total hallucination. You understand? Total hallucination. So defective view. Don't think a small example. Defective is huge. You understand? Defective view. This. So that's why we're suffering. That's why we are suffering. You understand? You have to understand. You have to. Why we are suffering is scientific, not just blind fact. And also the way to be free from samsara, from the ocean suffering, way to be free from root ignorance is scientific. Is what Buddha revealed, omniscient one, compassion, omniscient one is revealed. The truth, the professional wisdom. So this is the essence of what we're going to recite. Heart wisdom. Yeah. So, see, so you have to remember this, if possible, even before reciting, I mean, just one example, Heart Sutra, or remember this, what I said, stars, the meaning, emptiness, then the defective view, oh, recognize, it's like you're dreaming, and then you remember that I'm dreaming now, recognize the dream as dream. Oh, like that. That time, of course, if you recite Heart Sutra in dream, of course, no question. But you see, that time, recognize this. Hallucination life we're living in. Everything appeared so real. Your eye, action, object, everything. Not all appear, but you believe totally. Take a interest. So, example, I'll tell you one thing. On the basis of believing that I exist from its own side, and then you're totally interested in that, you see. Then, on the basis of that view of ignorance, you see, then yourself true real I, and then object, you see, the object, you see, the real object existing from its own side. Then you say, this is bad, this is good. You say, by shape, by looking at the shape, whatever function, this is good, this is bad, you see. You differentiate from one another. You differentiate like this, then you exaggerate like this. Then anger, attachment, those delusions rise. Only after that, first of the view of ignorance, you create. You the concept, wrong concept. Then you see, mind, this is bad, this is good, and differentiate. Exaggerate. There's a bad, good one existing from its own side. Then attachment, anger rises. This is no consequence. Just rising, just natural. This is human being. This is like this target eat deers and that. Or the cat eat the mouse. This is natural. They have to eat. This is natural. You don't need to help. You don't need to protect them. Then it's similar. All the people sick. What do you need? What do you need? It's all natural. It's all natural. All the people who are hungry, who are dying, starvation, what are sick. Oh, you need help. Natural. You see, that's the wrong way. It's all thing natural. You don't help. Natural. It's natural. But also you think, that one you think on yourself. You are sick. You are natural. This is natural. I'm cancer. This is natural. You don't think only on yourself. You don't think natural. On yourself. When the problems are on yourself, you don't think natural. Only on the problems for others, natural. It's very strange. There's the ego, self-centered ego, ego distribution. You see, on others' nature, like cat eating mouse and all this. You know, oh, it's natural. Then when it comes on you, no, you scare me. You do everything what is possible in the world. That's kind of totally dictatorship. Totally is ego, your ego is self-changing, the dictatorship. You see, so that's. Sorry, I'm getting on giving talk. So, you see, when you are very angry, suddenly you think about I. How the I exists? Merely about, because the aggregate, valid aggregate. Then I is merely labeled by the mind, by your mind. The I exists in mere name. So that's true. That's the reality. So the minute when you think that, no place for anger. You see, no place for anger. Do you understand? Oh, the minute when you check, this is scientifically checking. The minute when you check, no place for anger. Anger is gone. You understand? Even just few seconds, you come there, the I just mere name. That's it. Anger is gone. The other one, total opposite. Appeared, true accident, and second, third, then you totally 100% in trust. True, that's real life, that's true. On the basis of that, the anger rises. On the basis of that, as I described before, on the basis of that, then discriminated differences, good and bad, and then good and bad are existing from its side. You differentiate that. Then the attachment anger rises. The attachment anger, all the delusion is built with the wrong concept. What they believe, the object, do not exist at all. All this build-up on the view of ignorance, such as the I existing from inside, not merely level of mind. Oh, that I is as a man, the creator of the I. Then all the rest objects. Oh, that do not exist. Because how do I exist? There's a valid base aggregate. You don't call I on this table, I on this mug, I on your shoes, on your kaka. You don't call I. You need valid base. So we have five aggregates: form, feeling, cognition, come out, consciousness. So mind focus on the five aggregates. Then there's some continuation mind. Make up the label I. So merely imputed, when subtle, not only labeled, but merely labeled by the mind. The I is merely labeled by the mind. I should make a song with that. Then many people, you see, even they're not thinking the meaning, but just only singing song, but you see, it's become very meaningful. They think it's a great meaning. So this is a scientific analysis. Meditation, but scientific analysis. You see, the minute how the I exist, when you go to truth, reality, I exist in meaning, and there's no place for anger. You have to understand that. Otherwise, if you don't learn dharma, you don't meditate, then you don't know these things. Like anger rises, no choice. I mean, it's like you have no choice, so you have to follow. It doesn't look like that. No, it doesn't look like that. So with the other, with the wrong concept, ignorance, then you see, then you follow the anger. You see, like that. You create anger. So I'm explaining the second word, defected view. It's a huge. So you see the two words, karma, rabrip. So truth, emptiness, the truth. Then the next one is the truth exists in mere name. So you see, unified. The emptiness and dependent rising unified. Nangdong Sungju, the appearance and emptiness unified. So as I described yesterday, all is empty, all the art is empty, existing in the mere name, mere level of our mind. All is existing in the mere name, it is empty, of existing from its own side. So that's how it support each other, unified each other. I use the word unified each other besides sport. So you see, second time, then you see that's the reality, but do not appear in that way. So appear not merely labeled by mind. If you go very subtle, then not merely labeled by mind. There's something from there. If you go very subtle, objectively refuted Gakta, something very subtle, there's something there exists from inside. All of that, you see. Besides, I mean, there's a Rangjuba Prasangikas, Savatandrikas, the Gakta, objective refuted, truly exists, only exists because it exists from its own side, not without label by mind. It is there, but that's not. If you go subtle, then analyze. That's not the Gakta of the. Not just that. Not just that. So, Rangjuba it is labeled by the mind. It doesn't do not exist completely from its own side. It exists from its side, not completely, because it's labeled by mind. So Rangjuba So they think correct. That's correct view. But that is totally, that's completely objectively reputed wrong view, objectively reputed according to Parsangya school, Madhyamika Parsangya school. Oh, that's true. Or that is what to be recognized, whole, and realize empty. Oh, you understand? Oh, that person can be emptiness, that which only by realizing that you can eliminate the root of samsara, ignorance. All with that wisdom, then you can cease, you can be free from all the delusion, karma. Oceans of samsara suffering, you can achieve that. Blissful state of peace oneself, nirvana. Oh, forever. Oh, so I think maybe that much, yeah, just to rip to understand. Oh, what it means, how to understand, how to meditate that. Wow, this is great subject. You understand? In the life, the most important meditation in the life, in our life. Okay? Right, yeah. So we have finished Heart of Wisdom, okay? So, then you think that the dream is the over hallucination. Nighttime you're dreaming, then believe it's only appeared real. Not only that, but on top of that, you total trust as real. So in the dream, does use that example in the daytime. Also, everything, I, action, object, samsara, nirvana, hell, and happiness, problem, everything appears real. Even though when it came into existence, the mind is merely imputed by. Mind is merely imputed by the mind. Merely imputed by the mind. Even though that's how it came into existence. So the third one, not only appeared from the you totally entrusted the real truth. Oh, that's it. So that is the basis of all your suffering. From that ignorance then comes the rebirth, suffering, your suffering, rebirth, old age, sickness, and death. Not only suffering, pain, then all the depression, the dissatisfaction, and then all the suffering and change. Second type of suffering, the pleasure of dream, pleasure of food, pleasure of music, pleasure of sex, pleasure of whatever. Each individual different. So all those are some sort of pleasure. Second suffering. So we have been attempting that from beginning as a rebirth, but still we didn't get. We were not satisfied. So still working with attempting. So that's because the nature of suffering. So where dharma happiness, you can continue, you can complete. Only it's in nirvana, you need to great nirvana enlightenment. So not like that. So there's temporary samsara pleasure is nature of suffering. So all of that. Then those two come from the third one, pervasive compounding suffering. Kappa dujige dunga. So all the three suffering come from this. What the root is ignorance. Now you have to understand like that. So how all your three types of suffering, samsara, came from your wrong concept, the ignorance. You have to understand like that. yeah, then you can come to know, as Buddha has revealed. Then you see how important to listen to the teachings of emptiness and to study Buddha's teaching on the wisdom, perfection of wisdom. You know, prajna, paramita, all that. So important to learn, to learn, to read. Even you don't understand, to read, write, want to read, recite, read, recite further. And then study, get teachings on that from experienced teachers, possible. Then practice, realize, then so then you come to understand this. How so important, how important it is in your life. Otherwise, if you don't do that, then whatever other things you think important is nothing. Whatever you think other important is nothing. Sort of that. Okay. Yeah. So now we recite, meditate.
Enemigo los defectos y libere a los seres del océano del samsara donde están atormentados por las olas del envejecimiento, la enfermedad y la muerte. Me postro ante la triple joya aria. Así oí una vez, el Bhagavan estaba en la montaña llamada Pico del Buitre, en Raya Grija, acompañado de una gran asamblea de monjes y de bodhisattvas. En aquella ocasión el Bhagavan estaba absorto en la concentración sobre las categorías de los fenómenos llamada percepción de lo profundo. Al mismo tiempo también el Arya Avalokiteshvara, el Bodhisattva Mahasattva, consideraba la práctica de la profunda perfección de la sabiduría y percibía los 5 agregados también vacíos de existencia inherente. Entonces, por el poder de Buda, el venerable Sariputra preguntó al Arya Avalokiteshvara, el Bodhisattva Mahasattva, ¿cómo debería adiestrarse un hijo de buen linaje que desea practicar la profunda perfección de la sabiduría? Así dijo, y el Arya Avalokiteshvara, el Bodhisattva Mahasattva, respondió al venerable Saratbhatiputra con estas palabras. Sariputra, cualquier hijo o hija de buen linaje que desee practicar la profunda perfección de la sabiduría, deberá contemplarla así, considerando repetidamente y de modo correcto estos 5 agregados como también vacíos de naturaleza inherente. La forma es vacuidad, la vacuidad es forma, la vacuidad no es más que forma, la forma no es más que vacuidad. Del mismo modo, la sensación, la discriminación, los factores de composición y la conciencia son vacíos. Sariputra, asimismo, todos los fenómenos son vacíos, sin características, no son producidos ni destruidos, no son impuros ni libres de impurezas, ni deficientes ni completos. Por eso, Sariputra, en la vacuidad no hay forma, ni sensación, ni discriminación, ni factores de composición ni consciencia. No hay ojo, ni oído, ni nariz, ni lengua, ni cuerpo, ni mente. No hay forma visible, ni sonido, ni olor, ni sabor, ni objeto del tacto, ni fenómeno. No hay elemento del ojo y así hasta no haber elemento de la mente ni elemento de la conciencia mental. No hay ignorancia ni extinción de la ignorancia hasta no haber envejecimiento ni muerte, ni extinción del envejecimiento y de la muerte. Asimismo, no hay sufrimiento, ni origen, ni cesación, ni camino. No hay sabiduría suprema, ni logro, ni tampoco ausencia de logro. Así pues, Sariputra, como no hay logro, los bodhisattvas confían en la perfección de la sabiduría, la mente sin oscurecimiento ni miedo, y moran en ella. Así trascienden los errores y alcanzan la meta del nirvana. También todos los budas de los 3 tiempos, de modo manifiesto y completo, despiertan a la insuperable, perfecta y completa iluminación, basándose en la perfección de la sabiduría. Por eso el mantra de la perfección de la sabiduría, el mantra del gran conocimiento, el mantra insuperable, el mantra igual a lo inigualable, el mantra que pacifica por completo todo el sufrimiento, debe ser reconocido como la verdad porque no es falso. Este es el mantra de la perfección de la sabiduría. Tayata, Om, Gate, Gate, para Samgate, Bodhi, Swaha. Sariputra así debe adiestrarse en la profunda perfección de la sabiduría, el Bodhisattva Mahasattva. En ese momento el Bhagavan emergió de la concentración y alabó al Arya Avalokiteshvara, el Bodhisattva Mahasattva, con estas palabras: bien dicho, hijo del linaje, así es. Así es, la profunda perfección de la sabiduría debe ser practicada tal como has indicado. Incluso los Tathagatas se alegran. Después de que el Bhagavan hubo dicho esto, el venerable Saratbhatiputra, el Arya Avalokiteshvara, el Bodhisattva Mahasattva y toda la asamblea, junto con el mundo de los dioses, humanos, asuras y gandharvas, se llenaron de júbilo y alabaron las palabras del Bhagavan. Yo y todos los seres que me rodean buscamos refugio en el Buda, buscamos refugio en el Dharma, buscamos refugio en la Sangha. Nos postramos ante la Gran Madre Prajnaparamita, la sabiduría que ha ido más allá, rodeada de todos sus hijos y de las asambleas de Budas y Bodhisattvas de las 10 direcciones. Por haberos hecho postraciones a todos vosotros, que estas palabras de verdad se hagan realidad. En el pasado, Indra, el rey de los Devas, reflexionó sobre el hondo significado de la sabiduría que ha ido más allá y recitó estas profundas palabras a diario, gracias a lo cual los maras, seres malvados, fueron ahuyentados. De la misma manera, también yo reflexiono sobre el hondo significado de la Gran Madre Prajnaparamita y recito diariamente estas profundas palabras. Enfermedades, posesiones de espíritus, malas condiciones, direcciones negativas, lo que sucede debido al karma del pasado y a las condiciones inmediatas, que todo esto se extinga, que desaparezca, que se apacigüe. Me postro ante la asamblea de dakinis en los 3 chakras que permanecen en el sagrado yoga de usar el espacio por vuestros poderes de clarividencia y emanación mágica. Cuidad de los practicantes como una madre a su hijo. Akasamara sastatara samarya, akasamara sastatara samarya, akasamara sastatara. Akasamara sastatara samaraya, petaya taom gate gate para samgate bodhisoja. Por las enseñanzas de las 3 joyas supremas que poseen el poder de la verdad, que los obstáculos internos y externos se transformen, que se disipen, que se apacigüen, shintin kuru ye soja, que todas las fuerzas negativas opuestas al dharma sean completamente apaciguadas, que la inmensidad de los 80.000 obstáculos sea apaciguada, que estemos libres de problemas, que disfrutemos de condiciones favorables para la práctica y que haya auspiciosidad y felicidad perfecta aquí y ahora mismo. O sasi poki yusin metro cham rira blinse ni de genpat sangye sindu mite hurwari drokum nam laksil chopal so yedam guru rana mandala kamni yataya Chodan sokji chonam la yanjo bardo da ni gyasuchi aye chonyen gi peso namengi drola pensil sangye drupar Chodan soji chonam la yanchu bardo dani gyasuchi dagi chonyen gi peso namengi drola pensil sangye drupar so Chodan soji chonam la yanchu bardo dani gyasuchi dagi chonyen gi peso namengi drola pensil sangye drupar so
So Buddha said in the Dhammapada, so before going through the more teachings on thought transformation, to create the basis for that, how things are created by the mind. Everything came from the mind. All the phenomena came from the mind, created by the mind. And that and the kindness of sentient beings. You need this basis in order to practice thought transformation, lojong. Then you understand why lojong, why you need to practice lojong. Not only because you need happiness, no. The practice in lojong is to put happiness from numberless sentient beings. Happiness from numberless sentient beings up to enlightenment. Happiness now, happiness future lives, liberation of samsara, and peerless happiness, enlightenment for others. It's the sky. It's more than sky. The reasons to practice thought transformation are for the sentient beings. For the happiness of sentient beings. The numberless. You are just one. There's nothing. How important is nothing. You understand? And just like even you're one, but you want happiness, don't want suffering. Same, numberless helplings, numberless hungry ghosts, numberless animals, numberless human beings, numberless sura beings, asura beings in themselves. They all want happiness, don't want suffering, just like yourself. You have to understand. Can you imagine in the world every day, in this world every day, billion, zillion, trillion, chickens are killed. How many hotels are there that many more chickens are killed? Fish. Billion, zillion, trillion chickens are killed every day in the world. I don't know every hour, but in every day in the world. You understand? At the moment, you are not in that part as chicken or as a fish. You're not at the moment, you are not in that part. Yes, we have been chicken, we have been pork, pig, chicken, numberless times. From beginningless birth, we have been. And killed by human beings for their food, for their happiness. So that time, how much you act, you don't like, you suffer. How much you act, you can't. There's not much to act. You can't express. You can't talk. You can't talk the language of that person who is killing. You can express. But you know, the minute you start to kill, you know from the body, from the mind body, through the body, mind expressed through the body, unhappiness, fear, unhappiness, you can see. But person don't know. at all. Don't think at all like vegetable. The person think like vegetable. Non-living thing, vegetable. Grass, like pepper. Totally. It's so sad, so sad, so sad, so sad. This ignorance. Ignorance. With the people's ignorance. Blocks to understand the suffering of others. Lamaje. Ah, the ignorance. That's incredible. That's the most fear, terrifying mind. Ignorance the people have. Don't understand. Total blocks to understand others' suffering. Completely treated like grass. So even human beings are, if the one who is powerless, are treated by more powerful like grass, like pepper, like toilet paper. Imagine. So ignorance is the most terrifying mind. That's why it's so important. We learn dharma. Dharma is what I said. Some scientists, some learned people in the West, they learn Buddhism. They think it's not religion. It's a mental scientist. They discovered Buddhism is mental science. From the science from the West, who studied Buddhism, they said mental science. Like that. Like that. Especially Mahayana teaching, that goes together with scientists. They will check by analyzing. Then by analyzing, you see. Then you find out. Then you come to intelligent belief, not blind faith beliefs. That my teacher in England, from the island, she taught 2 months to me some time ago in London. So she said the scientist who made atomic bomb, not the harm, but the power. What's his name? I've forgotten. Huh? Yeah. What's his name? I forgot. Huh? Huh? Oh, no. Oppenheimer. Huh? What? Oppenheimer. Not that one. Others mentioned is very famous. He said that if you follow, he will follow Buddhism. He said, what? Einstein said, among the religions he won't follow. If he follow Buddhism. That's what he said. He discovered that Buddhism is a kind of more reliable. Suitable. I think something like that. So anyway, she told me that scientists said, don't say, this is it. They don't say that. They always check. So whatever they found out, they explain. But they don't say, it has to be like this. It has to be like this. There's no change from that. No, never. The scientists never say that. Because they always analyze. So that's what the more they analyze, they find more and more. They discover more. So they what they discover, they explain, but they never say, like other religions, they have to do like this, totally now, totally now you can change. Don't send all that. It's always in the process of checking. That's what she told me. So that. What was that? Yeah. So before that, the kindness of sentient being is the basis for thought transformation, lojong. Then the purpose of practice of lojong is not just only your happiness, even happiness temporarily, only just for a short time, peace. Not that. And even that you are for yourself, only for yourself. No. For numberless sentient beings, to have happiness, to achieve enlightenment, like this. It's not just kind of, it's not just temporary, peace for a few hours, then go back to the same problem. It's not like that. A few days or a few hours, a few minutes, not that. Okay. Then Chona Semi Chaba, this phenomena is created by the mind. To go deeper, then we must go through that, to understand deeper, with the Dharma. Chona Semi Chaba, this created by the mind. Everything. That helps so much. Even the world, is not all lelegy. Whereas the world, born from karma. Karma is the mind. Samba. The present or the five mental factors that follow always the principal consciousness. Samba. Mental factor, which makes the principal consciousness, to focus, function on the object, on the same object. Or that's samba. Which mental factor which persuades the principal consciousness. Or to that, focus function on the object. Samba, it's come from karma, it's come from the samba. So the mind came from the body and mind, the mind. All the all the even all the large way, all the different types of world. You know, not only sentient beings, but the container. You know, sun, moon, and everything. Whole thing came from mind. Sky, earth, everything. So it's, yes. So from the collective karma, so then that's why you live in this world with all the, with all the people, the sentient beings, live in this world, using this world. The phenomena are created by the mind. The mind is principle. Goes before the action of body and speech. It can be also our mind. And there's a motivation, it's the action of the mind, but there's a motivation before that. So I think it can be said that. Called the Samsung Tonglen, missing China Midela. If by generating good heart, then you talk to the person. Then to that person who is in a good heart and talk to the others, then what comes after that is the happiness. What comes after that is the happiness. Then example, Louis just Timothy. So wherever the body goes, the shadow of the body goes, you see? So whenever the action is done with a good heart, there's a result all the time, happiness. All the time, happiness. Then, similar, another quotation, Somle, Dhammapada, Chona, Senji, Chevatis, the phenomena is created by mind. Sydney, Twashing on the truth, mind is principle, and it becomes preliminary. called the singing tonglen, if by generating bad thoughts, then you talk to somebody else, to the others. Do not just down there. That what comes after that is suffering. Then the example is given. Language is corruption. So, when example in India, Nepal, you see they are very primitive, the primitive country. So, language is corruption. They use the carriage. Carriage is they pulled by the ox, so heavy. Iron bar, many iron bars collected on that, and people sitting on top of them. So heavy, so heavy, so heavy. Then they're beaten. You see, no matter how hot it is, the weather and all that. Then they're beaten. If they don't go, then if they don't go, then they get beaten by people who are using that. Until they die, until they can't go at all, like that. So much suffering. As a poor, you can see so much suffering. So it's not all the time, but you see. Sometimes you see like that in the street, then you do tonglen. You take the suffering of those unbelievable suffering every day. These oxes, that pull and beaten, they're beaten. So you take their suffering and you give all your happiness to them. So at least they take their suffering on you. You pray for them. So that's so good to do the practice good heart, or dedication for sentient being. It's so good. Pray for them. So good. So good. Nyam nyam nyam. I don't know whether you know nyam nyam. So good, so good. Rather than just seeing suffering and then leave it. No. You do something. So you pray. You do tonglen. At least Lambert taking that suffering. That you do prayers for them. So anyway. So it's good, and so it's good in the street. You see, maybe in the West you don't see much, but because they're not so much exposed in the road. But in the East, it's not particularly kept a secret, but kept quiet, So they're in the street, so much suffering, people, animals. Then there's so much. When you go, and you can take the suffering on your ego and destroy your ego. Your enemy, your main enemy, who will destroy your enlightenment, your liberation from samsara. He will destroy all your happiness. Who have been destroying all your happiness in the past. Then kasuri. And pray for them as you're walking, as you're going in the city, as you're walking the street, you see suffering. So you can do so much practice. Wow. You can make prayer for them. So much what you can do. So you can rejoice. Especially at the end of the day, you can rejoice. What you've done. What that is great. Wow. So anyway, Kainati. And then you see, that's not the same, but just an idea, but not exact same story there. I would also see in the airplanes each time, as I remember, then, so as much possible then in the airplane, for example. First thing, due to all the past, present, future merits collected by me, three time merits collected by others in the sentient beings, others numberless sentient beings, and Bodhisattvas. May these people in the airplane never get reborn back to lower realm. That's the first time to pray. That's the first time to pray. And then may all the may this airplane, wherever it goes, by carrying people, always have success traveling. So, no danger, always success forever, as long as carrying people inside. Always success. And may all these people wishes be succeed immediately according to Holy Dharma. And then you can edit it so that everything becomes cause of enlightenment with the bodhicitta, whatever they do. And actualize the path, because correctly following word to the friend, the route of the path to enlightenment, and renounce the Buddha to the right view, and then particular truth stated in this life, enlightenment this life is not to be born in pure land where you can become enlightened. At least receive perfect human body, midmana teaching, and meet perfectly qualified mind word to the friend, revealing the unmistaken path to enlightenment. And by pleasing most the holy mind of word to friend, may they achieve enlightenment as quick as possible. So like that. So that although prayer contains all the important things. So in the airplane. So chun tamje jenshin to dmitala radune. So dualung from Vinaya teaching, dualung. So it says chunam tamje, all the existence, like the condition. It's up to the wishes, your wishes. Is abide on the strip of your wishes. Jide molam kangdaba devote jinjungajun. Jide molam kangdaba devote jinjungajun. Whatever prayer you have done, the result will happen like that. Jide molam kangdaba devote jinjungajun. Whatever prayer you have done, the result will happen like that. So therefore, whether it's negative wishes or positive wishes of your life, or whatever you do for others, negative wishes, positive wishes, so powerful. Then your prayer is so powerful, negative or positive. The positive brings happiness to you, brings happiness to others. Can you imagine? That's. So when I was, after I got paralysis, so didn't go immediately. So next morning went to the hospital in Australia. So first I was kept in the room where there's empty beds. So one night, I think maybe one night, I'm not sure. So I tried to make prayers that, of course, I don't have bodhicitta. So, you know, of course, if you have bodhicitta, as I explained to you yesterday, how powerful it is, the prayers. But I don't have bodhicitta, so that's my mistake. Mistake from not only this life, from beginning of birth up to now, mistake. Didn't get to actualize bodhicitta. So, you know, any sick people who will come in this room, on this bed, can immediately recover the disease. But now, so long ago, I don't remember details. So that not only recover, to have most meaningful life. I think the general bodhicitta and all that. I think I don't remember what about so that. Then moved to another building, hospital. So yeah. So they did prayer also there to be beneficial for the sick people who are coming there. And then I think it will not be reborn lower realms, all that, I think. So I had to go in the water pond within the hospital, water pond, what do you pond or what? Pool. So I wasn't used of that. I think in South India, just one time in South India, I think Rinpoche was he knows how to swim, and I don't know. So one day in the water in South India, just short time like that. So so beginning kind of a little bit difficult, kind of for my mind, kind of not good use of it, and sort of not comfortable. So there are many old people, older ladies, older men, you know, I think, I don't know, in the water. So then I thought, I don't know, maybe I related to the recital of Omana Pembung and more or less in daily life. So that would help the water, water to become kasure. If you recite it 1 or 7 times, the longest mantra of Genesis, then if you wash in the water which you use to wash, the water which contact your body, then goes to others, goes to other human being, you see, other animal, human being. So that, totally purifies incredible heavy karma collected in the past lives. Completely purified. Even they don't recite, but you recite. So the water that touch your body goes through to them, and so purifies this unbelievable heaviness collect in the past life, purify. Then always they get, they don't separate from Buddha, Bodhisattvas. They always meet Buddha, Bodhisattvas in life to life. And they don't get warm rebirth. Like we have warm rebirth this time. See, born from mother's womb, we're free from warm rebirth. So free from egg rebirth, like lice, heat rebirth, then womb rebirth, womb rebirth. So totally free. So then it's a cool way to achieve enlightenment. This, so they don't get lower realms at all. They don't get lower realms at all. So recent time in North America, so went to the beach one time. We had food and water was not sun shining. It was cloudy, but I went to the water a little bit, put the feet in the water, huge pond, pool, at the beach, ocean. So anyway, it was kind of clean water. So the water touch your body with the power mantra, then the water touch other beings, no question, even the animals. No question, even the animals. And then you see, get unbelievable benefit. They don't get ribbon lawrence. They get higher rebirth. So it caused them to achieve enlightenment quicker. So then I enjoyed quite a bit. So I thought to come again in the future to do that. So and then I thought, first I had some difficulties in my mind to get in the water, but then I thought, I visualized myself generously and bless the water, you see, and help the people. So make prayer for them to a meaningful life and to not be reborn Lord and all that. To achieve enlightenment quickly, all that. And then recover their problems, they sing this and that. So then, of course, then you enjoy, you see, that. Okay, all right. What I was talking now. I'm going through the quotation, I see. When the Geshe Sopa, my teacher, Lama Yeshe teacher, only he was having operation, the knee. Knee, you see. So in the hospital, in medicine, all the doctor said, all the sick people who came during that time, who were there during that time, all the treatment for all of them became so beneficial. You see, you understand? So that's the blessing of the Geshe-la, being there operation for one knee. So benefit is so much the treatment for all the sick people become so beneficial that time. Sorry. So I can lie yesterday. Sorry. Sorry. Thank you very much. So I think it's late to the question answer. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So. to get the delicious nectar. Okay, in our stomach. Thank you very much. Yeah.
O sa si poche Josin metro cham rirable insegni de gen padi sangye sindo mite gurwari rogum namda sin la chopar so geda menguru rana mandala kamni ryatayami.
Chancho Sanjo Rinpoche ma jewa na jeba nyamba meba yi kone gongdo beba yo gewa diye nyudo da lama sanje ndujo ne ro tina ma leba de je sala gawa thank you.